All right, you asked for this, and I've made it available for you. This is A to Z of total cost to set up 10 acres of palm oil plantation, including the maintenance from year A to the end, including the maintenance from the beginning of the year to another year. That's 12 months, okay? Now, if you don't have a land, everything is inside here. All the cost, all you need to know, or all you need to have when you want to set up 10 acres of palm oil plantation, okay, of oil palm plantation, whichever way you are comfortable with it, all right? Now, let's take it one by one. Like I said, A to Z, cost of 10 acres of oil palm plantation, all right? From A to Z, 1 year maintenance included in this calculation. 1 year maintenance, which has to do with the planting, the weed maintenance, the nutrient applications, the bait, everything is inside this breakdown, and we are going to be taking it one by one. First on the list, before we go to the first on the list, I will tell you that we have the basic information concerning this table. The basic information, which is the standard of what you should know or what you should do. First is to know the population you are considering per acre, all right? In this case, we are using standard of 9 meters by 9 meters to get our population stand per hectare, all right? Per acre, population stand per acre, which stands to be 59 stand per acre, all right? Then we come back, the variety of what we are planting is tenera. In most cases, I always advise that you buy your seedling from 9-4, all right? Or Okumu or Presco in Edo State. Then you come back to the spacing. Like I was saying, the spacing has to be standard 9 by 9. If you want to go below 9 by 9, don't let it be less than 8 by 8 meters. 8 by 8 meters has its own implication. That means you must be pruning that plantation almost every 3 months to reduce or to depopulate the growing forms, all right? So that there will not be overcrowdedness in that plantation, okay? Then one basic information that I must not leave out here is this information, the standard of establishing palm oil plantation. If you see, this is triangular form of establishing your field. When you want to lay out your plantation, you must go with triangular form, which means one stand will be here, another stand here, another stand here, okay? Then in between, there are 9 meters. That is the standard way. That is the standard way. For some of you who set up your plantation in this regard, where you have a square, instead of triangle, you are using square, that is 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, square, by 9 meters, this is very, very wrong. This is not the pattern or way of establishing palm oil. We are going to talk about this in details in the other time, in next subsequent video, right? In the subsequent video. But first of all, let's quickly go to the basic information of how much you should have to set up your palm oil plantation and goes through the maintenance of 1 year. First, land purchase. You can get 1 acre, you can get 1 acre for 800,000 in southwest Nigeria. 1 acre for 800,000 that is not far away from town. Accessibility, where you can be able to, get to your farm on time per acre. Multiply that by 10, you will have 8 million, all right? You will have 8 million just to buy the land, outright purchase of 10 acres. Then we move quickly to number 2. Number 2, after having the land, the next thing you should look at is the land clearing, all right? Land clearing by using bulldozer, that means all the land will be cleared in an agricultural way that sets the whole farm open for proper field outing and planting and maintenance, all right? Then, per acre, to use bulldozer to clear per acre, it will cost you 280,000. 280,000 multiplied by 10, you will have 2.8 million, okay? Before a bulldozer can get to your farm, you will surely pay 600,000 for low bed, all right? For low bed to bring that bulldozer to your farm. In total, you are looking at 3.4 million, okay, for clearing that 10 acres. Then let's move quickly. Purchase of seedling, which is very, very important. Like I said, tenera is recommended, and you buy from 9-4 and a good other seedling vendor in Edo State. Then one seedling is 2,500 naira, okay? 2,500 naira multiplied by 59 stand per acre, multiplied by 10, including transportation, you are going to have 2,075,000 naira. The seedling alone will cost you 1,475,000 naira. Then the transportation estimated 600,000. That gives you 2,775,000 naira. Quickly, we go to land preparation. That's number 4 now. We're on land preparation. Land preparation has to do with mechanized farming system. When you use a tractor to plow your land after the dozer has finished clearing your land, and the charge is 54,500 naira per acre. You multiply that by 10, you will have 545,000 naira in total to clear 10 acres. Okay, let's move quickly to field layouting. Field layouting, which has to do with the proper demarcation of that triangular format to establish your farm. Then, of course, the staking, the digging, the supply of material to the field, and of course, the planting and netting proper. Okay, all these activities will cost you 780,000 naira. Okay, then we move quickly to tools. Tools like shovel, like sprayer, like rope, net, cutlass. You have 314,000 naira to purchase those materials which you will use in that farm maintenance. Okay, then let's move quickly. Fertilizer. Strongly recommended you use NPK 20-10-10. Then of course you boost up with urea again. Then 16 bags is recommended for the whole of the 10 acres. Then 16 bags at the rate of 45,000 naira per bag, you have 720,000 naira. This nutrient will be applied throughout the first year in 2 consecutive times, in some cases 3 times during the rainy season. Okay, then let's move quickly. You need to have herbicide and pesticide. Herbicide is for the weed control. Those are the chemicals you use to control weed. Pesticide, when your farm is attacked by all kinds of pests, to destroy those palm that you have planted, then you have to apply pesticide. Then cost to purchase this herbicide and pesticide will give you 170,000 naira for the entire 10 acres. Then quickly, the labor to do all these activities. The labor for all these activities, you come down to labor maintenance for 1 year, including the base weeding, nutrient application, herbicide application, mulching, and the rest of them. Then all the labor will cost you 480,000 naira for 1 year. Okay? Then in the whole of this, you need to have farm security. That means if workers are not in the farm, somebody has to put an eye to that your establishment, to that your investment. Okay, that is where this farm security comes in. Somebody that lives around that environment can be earning 45,000 monthly. You multiply this by 12, you will have 540,000 naira. So putting all these costs together, if you put all these costs together, you have a total of 17,024,000 naira. That is all you need to have to establish 10 acres of palm oil plantation by yourself. All right. But when you now come to say, okay, for some people that are not available, you want somebody to do it for you, you contact me and my team to run this thing for you, then we'll charge you 10% of these whole activities. 10% of these whole activities minus the cost of land purchase. This cost of land purchase, which is 8 million naira, will be minus because we don't have to charge you for that, but we'll charge you for the rest of the activities, including supervision for bulldozer clearing, because these activities are very important from the beginning. All right, then we charge you 1.1 million naira or 1,180,000 naira for a whole year, including our accommodation, our feeding and transportation and other costs we need to carry out in that regard. Everything comes to this 1,180,000 naira. In total, you will spend a total of 18.2 million naira to establish 10 acres of palm oil plantation for life. All you need to be doing from there, it is now continuing to apply nutrients and maintenance every other year, with the cost will come down to a very significant minimum. In some cases, you might even end up using 2 million naira, in some cases 3 million naira yearly before your palm will start fruiting for you. Okay? Now, I hope you understand all these activities. After you have successfully established this, you need a minimum of about 3 to 4 years for your palm to start yielding for you. Okay? For your palm to start yielding for you. When this palm start yielding for you, then money start coming in, little by little in ascending manner. All right? I hope you understand this. If you don't quite follow, you still need to want me to break this down for you. You want this in a way of budgeting and everything. You know what to do. You go to my DM, send me a message. Okay? If you are not following me, I don't know what you are following on this internet. If you are seeing me for the first time, please save this video, share this video, and keep following me. Thank you.